Lindsay Ell, and you're watching Celeb Secrets Country.
Lindsay Ell, we're here in Nashville. Oh my gosh, we were just catching up before. How are you?
I'm good. It's CMA Fest. It's crazy this week, and it's just always good. It's a good time to be here, hanging out, and we're getting to play cornhole today and raising a lot of money for a good cause. So it's going to be a good time.
Is this your first time doing the cornhole challenge?
I did it a couple years ago, and then last year we were out on the road for something, and so anytime Craig Campbell, I just love him as a human, and anytime he asks, I will be here. So
and it's just amazing how you guys could use your voice to raise awareness for something that's so common that people really don't know about.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast cancer is spreading as a disease and how much it affects our close family and friends, let alone, a lot of my personal friends, and so I'm just happy that we can be here today to raise some good money.
You probably have a jam-packed week the rest of the week. Tell us what's going on.
It's crazy. So tomorrow I get to play the CMT Awards for the first time. I'm so excited for that.
It's amazing.
Thursday we play Riverfront as well as a bunch of signings, and we play Ascend Amphitheater. Friday I'll be flying to Iowa for a music festival, then flying back to Nashville on Saturday to play a few shows and a few signings, then flying to Detroit for a festival, then flying back to Nashville on Sunday for my fan club party and a few other things, and it's going to be a busy weekend.
How are you going to stay sane this week?
Keeping my fingers crossed, for sure.
And aside from all this touring, you just released an album, a cover album of John Mayer's songs, which I just think is just so awesome because I'm a fan of John Mayer. I know you're a fan of John Mayer as well. So what was that like, going in the studio and making these tracks?
It was awesome. It was something that my producer gave me as an assignment before we even went into the studio to record my own record. So it was more just an exercise he wanted me to do to figure out what I wanted to sound like. It was one of the coolest projects I've ever heard a producer give an artist, and so we weren't even planning on releasing it. He just had me record my favorite record, had me play all the instruments, had me finish it in 2 weeks, and then fast forward a year and a half later, fans have been asking about it because I've been talking about it a little bit, and we decided, you know what, why don't we just let them hear it? So it's been cool to watch them fall in love with it.
And has John heard it yet?
I actually ran into John randomly in LA a couple weeks ago, and he knows of it. He actually knew of me, which was awesome.
That's crazy.
And so yeah, I'm super excited to hear what he thinks about it.
And I flipped through the different country radio stations, and unfortunately we don't hear a lot of females on country radio, but every time you are always on the radio, and that's just must be so awesome for you and kind of like a full circle moment, right?
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been amazing to just watch country radio just be so supportive, especially to female artists and new artists, and the fact that I have my first top 20 is amazing. So we're so excited.
Did you ever think, when you moved to Nashville a few years ago, that you'd be on country radio and doing all this and playing literally in different states every day?
It's always been my dream ever since I was a little girl, and so it's just amazing to get to see a little bit of hard work start to pay off in some of these areas. So.
And are you working on any more original music? I'm assuming you are, right?
Yeah, we're always writing and always recording. I'll be hopping in the studio probably at the end of this year to start recording the next record. So.